got in his future.
Let me tell you something. The only thing I ever liked that came out of Pottsville was an ice-cold lager. And Sugar Dan, I don't think is going to change my mind tonight. Another one that aligned himself, has all the talent in the world, and aligned himself with Travis Norbert.
Yeah, it's definitely a shame. I still can't quite get myself to hate Sugar Dan. I mean, he's got a great look to him. He's got in-ring talent. He is an incredible athlete, and he hangs out with Travis Norbert. I can't explain it.
So he did bring that thing with him this month.
I thought you said he had a soft spot for mascots, even.
It must be a soft spot on my brain. I don't know what I was thinking.
Of course, Jermaine Marbury in his second PPW match.
Oh, God.
And talk about drawing the short end of the stick.
St. Clair, you're missing the spectacle next to
I'm
you.
trying to call the match.
I'll tell you what. The Philly Fanatic is the pinnacle of sports mascots. That's not even.
I would agree.
The San Diego Chicken might have been the first one, but he doesn't even compare to the Philly Fanatic.
No, I agree. Philly Fanatic's the GOAT. You can't argue with that. But as I was saying, Jermaine Marbury has seemed to draw the short end of the stick 2 months in a row here. He had his first match against Sam Adams, drew the ire of the Syndicate here in his debut, and now he's going up against the Commission in his second match.
Paul, we're doing a little poll here. Who's your favorite mascot?
Benny the basketball.
You know what? He wasn't even on it. We're going to say Philly Fanatic.
I hate the Philly
or
Fanatic.
Or the San Diego Chicken.
I hate the Philly Fanatic.
Why?
He has that stupid-looking nose. I hate him.
You would hate the Fanatic. We were just talking. He's goated.
I'll go with the Chicken. There we go. And Marbury and Sugar Dan, and Sugar Dan wearing some new ring gear, representing the Commission.
Well, it seems like Sugar Dan is taunting Marbury for his stylings as a basketball, pretending to shoot a layup. You know, I don't think Sugar Dan stepped on the court in his life.
You know what? I don't think so either. He might have stepped into a court once or twice in his life, but not a basketball court.
Absolutely not.
A juvenile delinquency court, maybe.
That's possible. That's a good way to get yourself into Travis Norbert's custody early on in life. And of course, this match was made official after Sugar Dan rudely injected himself into Jermaine Marbury's backstage interview after his match last month. So, already picking fights with a new guy, this Commission is. And while Marbury may be new, he definitely has some in-ring talent. He's a high flyer, exciting to watch. The crowd was in love with him last month, and he even got that victory.
As we were saying, Marbury was actually slated to go over to Paris this year to the Olympics, but we talked about that last month, a vicious hangnail preventing him from going.
As you've been saying, tried to look up this information. I can't find a citation on it.
You're not looking at it hard enough. And look at that. Big slap across the chest. Elbows back like Batman in the nick of time. Oh, look at that.
Nice drop kick right on the button by by Jermaine Marbury. And Norbert with that whistle just blowing it at nausea. Oh man, and once again Norbert providing the distraction, Johnny.
That's something that Jermaine's going to have to learn if he wants to continue here in PPW. Never get distracted by Travis Norbert. Don't pay attention to him. Pretend he's not there. I know it's hard, but...
Yeah, that's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's it's like pretending the sun's not there.
But sometimes it can have an effect on your performance in the match.
Big chop right across the chest.
Paying it back from that massive double chop that Marbury gave Sugar Dan a few minutes ago.
Oh man, nice kick right in the midsection, and Sugar Dan still in that mean side of him. From the mean streets of Pottstown, PA. Showzone floats over, shoulders down, and a kick out at 2.
Pottsville or Pottstown?
Pottstown, right down
I
the road
take it
here.
back what I said about Pottsville. I take it back, folks. Don't spit in my lager.
So now nothing good has come out of Pottstown. That's the correct statement.
Yeah, they don't even have a lager from there.
Sugar Dan controlling this matchup. Marbury hard into the corner there and hanging on for life there. Johnny, you got to be impressed with Sugar Dan here, how far he's come in the short time he's been here.
Athletic ability in the ring, of course. His friends, not so much.
Right.
I think he can work on his social skills a little bit.
Right. My question is, why align yourself with someone like Travis Norbert?
Well, I understand it. I understand wanting to gain connections early on.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah. Jermaine Marbury might learn that soon. It's easier to have allies and pull off those victories than it is to be a lone wolf here in independent wrestling.
Springboard into the senton goes Sugar Dan, floats over, shoulders down, hook in the outside leg, and a kick out once more at 2. Marbury becoming a tough person to put away here, but it's been all Sugar Dan, EJ.
Absolutely. And, Travis Norbert was saying that he has some sort of training facility. I can't picture him leading any sort of drills or anything like that. What exactly does he provide for these wrestlers? What benefit?
What was that gym teacher's name on Beavis and Butthead? Buzzcut or whatever? That's who Norbert reminds me of.
I thought you were going to ask me who the gym teacher was at Hazel Elementary. I was going to say, I don't want to talk about that.
That would have been Chubby Carleon when I was there.
Jermaine Marbury fought back and still got pushed down back onto his side there.
Sugar Dan controlling the pace, but pandering to the crowd. Look at this little between the legs, off the ropes.
Yeah, Sugar Dan has gotten cockier over the past few months.
Missed wildly with the elbow. Marbury moves. This could be the opening he needs.
And that's what happens when you spend too much time pandering, too much time fooling around. It comes back to bite you.
He's taking a beating though, guys.
Nice counter there.
What is this crowd chanting? I can't make it out.
Defense.
Defense, I thought so. Marbury out, a kick by Marbury. Oh man, Marbury hitting up on all cylinders.
Paul, but what is that shrieking I hear?
Look at that cutter.
Norbert with the whistle.
Jermaine Marbury not only impressive in the ring, but he's managed to win the crowd's favoritism over these past few minutes.
Is that a duck whistle or what is that?
Long story, he forgot his whistle. He went to the Dollar General, and that's what he bought. Of course, he sent Uranagi there. Imagine that. That's what he came back with.
With a duck whistle.
True story, Marbury going up top. Could this be the Kobe crossbody from the top, or maybe the Mamba Splash? Went for that Mamba Splash, missed Wally. Sugar Dan just kicked him right in the ribs.
Almost went for the snapdragon there into a roll-up.
Quick thinking there. Got him out of that predicament.
Oh, nice roll through again. Shoulders down. One. Oh, man, running knee right below the jaw.
And we heard that with headsets on.
Absolutely, into the German suplex with a release.
It might be game over for Marbury here.
He's going for some kind of a crossface there. Oh man, he has his arms pinned.
There's no getting out of that one. He's in the middle of the ring.
Oh, he's right in the middle of that 18 by 18 ring. Ring the bell. He's going to have to tap out.
Shades of Bryan Danielson coming from Sugar Dan here, winning through submission. That looked deadly, and for a submission to cause you to tap that quickly, listen, had it locked in tight.
I'm going to say something right now. TV title, no limits title division. Watch out, there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Sugar Dan, and he's coming for a title somewhere. He might not be ready for the top tier yet, but he's pretty close, Johnny.
Right, he's got some serious momentum. Hopefully that doesn't get to his head, knock him off his game, but I'm not going to keep my hopes up.
Well, you know, too much sugar has a tendency not only go to your head, but also go to your gut. So hopefully...
Well, EJ, they say a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Oh, yeah, Paul, where you going?
Yeah,
and
Norbert is Mary Poppins. Oh, God.
Oh, and he's coming over here.
Go.
Sugar Dan's coming over here.
One singles match. 1-0. I want gold, Paul.
You know, I just put you over. Get out of here. You too. Poor man's Machine Gun Kelly. He looks like Machine Gun Kelly with meat on his bones.
Well, without any of the tattoos.
Wow, who would tattoo him? Look at him.
Well, you hear that. Sugar Dan wants gold.